You 30.
Prepare for battle.
I'm dead.
人生有梦，各自精彩
他。们说什么我也不会去。
Ready to go? Game number 2 should
人
be
生
a
有
fun one.
梦，各自精彩。
Yeah,
I like the tune.
人生
the
有
tune in
梦
our，
各自精彩。
minds, I assume, because there's no music.
それはどうかな。
I think we had a good dance
他
though.
们说什么我也
Yeah,
不会
of
去。
course.
You guys want to copy it
Catch them.
at home? Yeah, pretty much. Just catch.
お前はもう死んでいる
Anyway, this draft looks pretty bad from VG.
But they always seem to make it work.
Yeah, that's why I also went with them. Like, I want to see what Mr. Old 11 can happen here with this Lycan. Like his Brood owning game 1. I'm sure that, like, if their last bit is here like this, they must have some sort of idea.
Right.
Which I don't think is as simple as, yeah, I'm gonna wolf bite
30
my
seconds to battle.
Lifestealer, and
I
that's
feel
it.
like it could be that. It could be that simple.
I mean, that would be pretty disappointing to me. I thought there's like a grand plan, you know?
Maybe there is. It's the bite
Hey, look,
into
look, look.
refresher.
No.
Into
He's gonna go and quote me on that later if you want to. He's gonna go full right click because the offlane carry meta is back in China at least. CKs,
The
Brood
battle
Mothers,
begins.
Lycans now,
Okay.
Bristlebags.
What if? Now hear me out.
Hearing you out.
You go Ags refresher.
He already has armor queued up, okay?
Not immediately, but you bite Lifestealer, and you bite Treant, who's gonna build into right click here,
Yeah.
and he'll get that extra.
Can somebody
lifesteal.
remove this person from his room, please?
You know, it'd be cool.
Clockwork is potentially gonna be in trouble here. But they scout out the Leon. What is White doing there? He's just chilling.
Why not?
I like to chill.
Flame gonna go for BG up top. Got Jimmy on Snapfire. Yo-Yo on this lifesteal with DY. DY's going first level into the Nature's Grasp.
Should be pretty simple, to be honest, for life to sustain here. Like, you shouldn't have a whole lot of problems sustaining yourself against the Legion Commander. Once your levels go higher, it'll be even easier. This mid lane, we have seen Lesh do really well, actually, most of the time. Whereas I think it should be Lina favored by quite a bit. Not if you miss three creeps on the tower, though. Nothing to say. You're 12k,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Gotta be hitting them consistently.
Gotta be hitting those creeps, man. But it's also Ori. Ori is a scary guy.
He's grown to be more consistent this season. It's something that I think early on, and even in season 1, he found himself in a bit of a slump in terms of consistency. Not to say that he's a bad player by any means, but you know, there were a lot of games where he felt very hit or miss. Even on heroes like TA, where you feel like he's probably one of the best TAs in the region, he was still not performing to what I would say would be Ori standards.
Thank you. Potentially in trouble here. But no, I didn't skill each see. But yeah, I agree with you. Ori was always a standout player. He was a little bit quiet. He was never bad. Lion getting cooked up.
Yeah, caught here by Y for a moment with battery assault going in, but he's got the heal from the Treant.
Yeah. I quite like this dual lane because the Wolves obviously also tank the battery assault. So no one here should ever really be in danger of dying.
Yeah. We'll have to see as the game goes on as well how he's going to use those wolves. Will we see him scout more? Will they have the opportunity to make jumps? Do you see someone like DY get an earlier blink for those blink overgrowths if they want to have that kind of vision? They got
Oh, a little bit of trouble here.
Y getting run down, goes into the trees, time dilation, and that'll send UIW and Old 11 back.
Yep, dealing 5 damage per second. Very scary.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, and they got the void there too. Nothing on it though.
He's taking it out of the equation for
Yeah, and Clock is still in the room from Leshrac away. Well, it's super annoying when supports do that.
So far, 0-0, but Legion's got a good amount of CS, so does that. Nothing to say, Lina. We've got another Earth Spike battery assault battle the support's going on and totally break up.
He's
Too crazy.
out of region now as well. Still has rep on Durun though.
Radiant's courier
going
has
back
been
to-
killed.
Respectable levels. Oh wow, he lost both his wards and his region.
Yeah.
That's a big courier pick off.
Desperately want.
For sure. And Lycan now has his helm picked up. His region will skyrocket to like 11 per second. So he's pretty much untouchable in this lane. And he is having 13 denies HD on this Lycan.
Are those mainly creep denies though, or wolf denies?
Probably a little bit of both.
I wonder how many of those denies are really.
He's 300 ahead of the Void though, in terms of net worth. It's not an easy Void lane to farm in, because the wolves actually do quite a bit of damage.
Dire's
Some
bottom
evaluation,
tower
but
is under
something more coming
attack.
out of that. It's very quiet early on.
Yeah. Lina farming very well for herself. A little bit ahead of the Leshrac, as you would expect. But once the Lesh is 6, that should also be equalizing, no problem.
So see if Nothing to Say wants to be mobile. Now having this Laguna Blade, having that burst damage, both teams having their own. The nuke says, you know, PYW when he hits 6, he'll have the finger. But he's only level 2 at the moment. He's got not a lot of experience going his way, but neither does any support of the.
Yes, potentially kill top also, because Lifestealer didn't skill any points into rage. So it's not that hard to kill him. And they did scout out the stacks with a ward. Well, they want to try to make any moves on that as well.
You're going to that farm. Haven't seen much of that for the offlane.
Oh, Faceless also going armored, okay. Both of them are.
Both offlaners going into that armor.
I mean, the meta right now is pretty stay lane and be happy, and this helm really helps you a lot. 5 armor, 5 health region. That's Lash TP in.
Yeah, it's a TP into a lot of trouble. Got the LSA, they'll use the Laguna Blade. The air spike is gonna land on a Nothing to Say. He almost has the damage to get a kill here.
Radiant
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and Nothing to Say happy to pick a regen after using all that mana.
But now they're also trying to steal the stacks away. And there's a region rune on the Lina, so I should be able to do it pretty easily.
Regeneration.
Dire have vision of this. There's just nothing they can do. They need to try and protect the rest of the stacks. Well, only one there.
Yeah, not that easy, unfortunately. Lina is quite strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's that
attack.
level 7, so now sitting a significant way ahead of this Leshrac. Faith Beyond moving forward. Fire Snap Cookie. Pops that rage. Still 3 heroes here. And, well, nobody to help us yet.
Oh, he doesn't have Infest.
Infest, and he's just trying to right click for his life. UIW comes in and lands the stun on the Faith Beyond.
Dire's
Yo-Yo
middle tower is
3v1
under
able to
attack.
survive the situation, but it's good movements from LGD here that allowed them so far to be pretty aggressive.
Very surprising they didn't put any point into Infest. But the most notable difference here is definitely the Lash against Lina. It's a tough matchup. He died once. Lina has been free farming, found an arcane ring as well. Nothing to say. Set up here for a very good game.
74-9.
I don't know how effective this Lycan is going to be against Lina. Because I think that's what it picked it, to be able to run on top of him.
If he can avoid being locked down,
Like Chrono, or
Yeah.
Clock, or
it's
Cookies, or Zuko. There's lots of ways lucky though.
that's one of the reasons why I'm picking like Trinity. You just go straight blink, have that overgrowth, try and give you that opportunity to go in quick. They've got the Legion in trouble. 3 heroes here. Body clocks coming out. From DY up to the tower. DY. Oh, Faith Beyond gets the kill before they get him.
Radiant's top tower
The
is
tanking
under
is to get
attack.
under the tower, and the level 3 moment of courage off bottom lane. Lycan ult pop.
Just the Legion.
Oh my god! He turned the armlet off! He turned the armlet off and died to creep! Or to time dilation, even.
Can we see that again?
Well, that is old 11 in a nutshell, man. Sometimes he's a genius. Sometimes he panic presses armlet.
Thank you.
Look at the armlet. He just turns it off and dead.
Up.
I mean, that just looks bad and silly.
Yeah. Up onto the high ground, into the battery assault. Laguna Blade DY.
Alright.
Not really ready for that kind of damage.
Yeah, they're already
Dyer's
2k ahead
bottom
of
tower is under attack.
Complete turnaround from what we saw from Vici in the first game.
Yeah. They're probably got a little bit too cute for their own sake with that Lycan pick. For now, we don't know what he's gonna do soon.
Dyer's middle
Rampage,
tower is
maybe.
under attack.
Ooh. Take the tree. I see it coming. Earth spike, split earth. The earth is moving, and Poyoyo will get that kill onto Y. Old 11 is using a lot of harassment at the moment.
Don't turn it on and off again.
He turned it off for a second. I'm getting nervous. Gosh. Whenever I see Old 11's name, I always think of Old Chicken, where he's at right now. They used to play together.
Yeah, is he still playing?
He's not on a team at the moment.
Same.
Although it's the same.
Exactly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No, I'm planning to join a team for team I would call.
Yeah, I can see it.
I would have.
If there was one.
Dyer's middle tower
Usually I
is
do
under
that
attack.
all
Red
random
are
faced
scanning.
stack. I just sign up as solo, and then we lose the first series, and I feel like I need something
Radiant's
to say.
bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, nothing is something too,
Dyer's
so
middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
they're right. Dev. I'm tipping out. They do have Chrono in 2 and have
Duel.
a duel also.
And Laguna, they got the kill easily on a play now.
And they have
Radiant's
Chrono
bottom
Snapfire
tower
kisses for
has
bottom
fallen.
if they wanna.
It's not like just the Lion.
He tried to get the other one as well.
And then he runs into it, but they got dangerous grass coming out of the Jeep. They're going to try and chase him.
DY dead?
And a little bit of get that kill from DY. They'll end up taking out 2. They'll trade GQ. It's not the best of trades because you've just lost 2 heroes around the map going after Faith Beyond Old 11. You might want to be careful with this one.
Yeah, you're not winning that one.
Dyer's middle tower is under
Now,
attack.
the real question is, what is like the game plan here for VG? I can't really
Radiant
see
structures are fortified. Dyer's middle
when
tower
and
has
what the
fallen.
timings are. So Lifestealer is also going to an armband. Like, who's gonna be your initiator? Who's gonna start the fight? Who's gonna counter initiate? Like, the support is really poor as well.
Radiant are scanning.
And this game is looking real rough already.
3K behind.
The team fight also is not great. There's a Legion who can save against the stuns that they have. Lina is massive. Like, super massive. OB.
Yes, 7K net worth at this point feels so strong.
And it's like 600 GPM. Which is pretty insane. And Lina plus Void, we have seen it in SEA as well. Once you get into the damage items, we deal a ton of damage. Not looking good for our VG brothers here.
Yeah.
Double smoke though, a PSG.LGD. Maybe that's the losing smoke. But it was double.
Double smoke. Now hear me out.
Hearing you.
Should just
Hey, Lifestealer.
equal to invis. Shot comes out, gets the reach off. Invest and goes into the wall. Think about going back into this fight. They've got coming over. Just have overgrowth, which he'll use. It only hits under the clockwork. Fire shot quickly lands on it too. And now they got the one of those kisses with the Laguna Blade coming through on a Poyoyo. The damage is going to be enough to get the kill here. Faith Beyond heads up by PYW, giving an opportunity for Poyoyo to lead.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Just in time to save that Lifestealer by a fraction of a second.
He was about to whack him with the sword.
It's a duel too.
It was really close. And then smoke right back. Lifestealer is really low though. He has no armlet.
This is dangerous.
Now, what's the play here? Just walk up?
Walk up. Yeah.
I mean, At least if you latch to it, he has a heal.
Yeah. That plan was not well thought out.
No, not at all. Neither was the LGD smoke. Like they see the Lifestealer, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna run in. Oh, I got unsmoked. Oh, he raged. Surprise.
It was like a plan like that, but they written white. That's how well it didn't.
Run towards Legion Commander.
Step 1, head towards 0.
Press
Step 2,
on Legion Commander.
Legion leaves.
No, that's step 3. Step 1, you have to run in. Step 2, you have to press Hex.
Friggin' range.
And when he leaves, then you know.
Dire are
Unfortunate.
scanning.
Lycan going treads has arm with Echo Saber.
I mean, Lycan is...
Strong.
Is he? That's the question. I don't really know. Let's put this here right now.
Invisibility!
Is PSG.LGD the El Clasico of China?
Maybe IG in there somewhere?
Does it depend on the year?
Probably.
Goes to DY, Fire Snap, Cookie that lands. The duel coming in with Shredder and the Dragon Slave. They've got the damage to get the kill on the DY. They'll look over now. This is Leshrac. They have those good away for the first damage once again. Mule's up in the air. They're trying to get on the feet. He's got the Mortimer's Kisses as he comes down to earth. Hex, finger, damage. Is it enough? No, it's not. Beyond, he'll survive. Toyo now forced to invest as they get the kill to PYW. They'll take out 3 on the side of Vici. They'll land the LSA without the rage. He's in trouble. It's on cooldown for 8 seconds, and they'll find a 4.
But all the leverage there. Finally.
And is this about to be a full team wipe? It looks like it. LSA comes in, he's used that ult, now he's in the cogs, he can't even get 1 kill, and it's a full team wipe here for the slide of LG.
I think it's tip-worthy.
梦各自精彩。
He misses the entire team fight. Everyone's dead and he runs in all alone. This game is pretty clowny for me here, not gonna lie.
Under attack.
Like, they were so crisp in game 1. What's this transformation right now? Everything looks kind of half-hearted, you know what I mean? They're never really committing together to one thing.
He goes up into the air, maybe they can
block.
get this.
Oh, he missed the stun.
Not line it up right. Uncharacteristic of Ori. LSA lands the kill, but might die himself. Then to say he doesn't want to continue to play after the full snow.
Still gets that kill. It's a consolation prize. But yeah, it's kind of a mistake. Probably expect from. And this is team play. Where's your damage really come from? It's all on the Lesh. If they focus the Lesh, which they did, what do you do?
This is what you do. Don't get 200 feet beyond. Like in running. He's trying to get into the fight.
Running.
Finally, he's there. Oh, look!
I'm here, guys. Let's go.
I made it!
And then he died. Which we didn't want to show. The bad thing. They didn't even use Chrono for that fight. Was Void even there? I don't think he was there, right?
Maybe.
Well, now he gets an Aegis.
Blink Dagger picked up for the Lion as he looks like he might just die here. Battery Assault. Cogs pushing him back. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in and they'll slam down onto this line.
Yeah. So still, purely standings-wise, I think it would be better for the Chinese region if LGD wins. Because they're pretty much guaranteed for TI. Pretty much. There's a chance they're not, but pretty much.
800 out of the 801.
Yeah. Whereas if VG wins, 700.
And then they'll be at 800.
Who, VG?
I think if she wins, they tie LGD in points.
Yeah, which is 700.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then neither of these teams is locked in for TI, which potentially be pretty bad for the region. And pretty bad for us, too.
Duel's up the air, Beyond ready for the duel. Rage popped and
He did so much damage.
looks like the damage might just be too much, but they've got the Air Blade to get this kill. When he invests in time and avoids the Laguna Blade. So Poyo able to survive that. They get the fate Beyond. Hook touch comes out on the Lycan.
There was a small hook touch.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
Radiant's
As
middle
he
tower
died.
is
Now
under
they've got the
attack.
hits on and nothing to say. So this is 3 kills here for Vici. Alright. Ame
coming in, and they're gonna get the kill on old 11. They look over at Ori. The chase is on. The Nature's Grasp is slowing enough to make sure that they protect Lycan for now. They just need one bash, but the Eagles in the run.
Nice double impale.
Well, worth it. Is he blinks away?
So he hookshotted as he died, and his just the armor just kind of went flying into.
Yeah, the hook
Lycan.
reached.
Yeah.
It's like, I got that.
A
Like
tie
one of
to
those
the
movies. Like
The last ditch effort where you just
On the line.
well,
PYW did.
he got destroyed. One of those alien movies where one guy like sacrificed himself. I got
In Independence.
It was a cute fight. Wait, what did he Laguna?
Oh, that was good. Did he?
Oh, he Laguna the.
No, yeah, and then he infested.
What was the last fight? For this? Did he also infest this one?
No, he infested the first, last one, right?
No, not this one, right?
No, kind of ate it.
Dire structures
Where's what
are
life is really good at? Eating stuff. And now the next fight. Like, all VG can do is really fight. Catch the void. Not attack we wanna fight.
Hook shot comes in, and now the time walk going in from PYW feeling. But the corner is coming together. He's on the line.
Duel on the Lycan.
Duel onto the Lycan. Fire step could get his gonna lock in with the LSA. They'll get the kill. They'll end up trading 2 for 1 for now. Time walk over, looking at Ori. He's trying to survive. Right click scene. Overbook comes through, and Beyond instead just 2 drops through. But they'll finally get Ori. They look at DUI and Fuyoyo. LSA just off the mark. Goes into the trees. Time walk right on top. First hit. Doing a walk through these camps. Gets the Lagoon. Nature's Grasp and ends up dead.
He's so lucky with those bashes.
He's getting quite a bit.
Alright, what's the neutral item situation here? The Imp Claw is on the Legion Commander. He's like, bro, void. You ain't getting this. Like, I'm the real carry here. So he's stuck with a tipped vest. The initiation is pretty, like, worst case scenario for them. He has Aegis, he's a void, he's very tanky, he has Saint Jasha. Jumps into the cock, destroys the lion together with his clock. They kind of separated the Sprint and Lash. Well, it's still not what you're looking for. The Lifestealer, no, not the Lifestealer, the Void survived, Angelina survived, the 2 big ones. It really needs shutting down.
But VG are starting to put kills on the board. They're getting something out of these fights.
Yeah.
But I say that, like you said, they didn't kill the Wing of the Void, and you look at the net worth,
They're massive.
they're both at 12K.
Yeah.
It's disgusting how farm they are.
Absolutely massive. But Ame has thrown games past by not building BKB.
And he's going Nullifier,
Yeah.
and he's almost got it. Well,
Wait, as I said, his entire objective this game is make to Lina.
right.
That's all he wants to do. Make sure he can heal himself. Because he's going full right click.
Invisibility.
He is very survivable. He will deal a lot of damage. Pick glass cannon. We had a nice discussion. Glass cannons on the panel.
They're gonna go to the ult on Overlanding. They'll come through. They had the Wolves spotting this in, as well as DY coming through. They'll get the kill on a Faith Beyond.
Now that's what they need. That's a good one.
Trying to use that shard with the press the attack now.
And there's a counter smoke potentially from Lina and
Dire are
Big
scared.
pick off for VG. All of a sudden, the net worth lead went from like 5K to 3.
Yeah, like supports are pretty decently farmed.
Full fight DUI.
It's not happening.
He starts putting amounts of
I'm gonna go
damage.
pure right click as I said from the beginning.
Yes.
No. The other guy. So what's the glass cannon be? We had a discussion on the panel.
Did you?
Yeah. Because it was used war, you don't want to have a fragile cannon.
No, you don't.
So where's the current coming
You
from?
shoot one
Dire's top tower
cannonball,
is under attack.
And it just explodes.
and then the cannon breaks.
Yeah, what's the point? So where did the expression come from? That's what we were wondering.
Maybe they tried to build a glass cannon back in the day, and then it broke.
But it's like something you described. It does a lot of damage, but it's very fragile, right?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No, this is not the proper answer. I was doing some research, trying to get you the proper answer, then all of a sudden I'm reading the first line that they're like, in the Fire Emblem series. I was like, well, that's not the origin.
Let's do it
Dire's top
online.
tower is under attack.
Take height. Sorry. It was a pretty good clockwork rocket though. Putting out the line camping there. And now the gold is back to 5k again. What happened?
Illusion.
Map efficiency.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a VC right now, you're pretty damn scared. Because you know that you have a Lycan in the offlane. Doesn't really do much. I need a Lifestealer. Like, most of these skills are kind of like the same, and they even itemize in a similar way. Both here, right? Now, Void is going to tanning. As before, Ame has the history of not building BKB and Legion Commander out again.
Yeah, they've got the stun as well as the finger that comes through the Legion Commander. They're getting the corner face beyond. Now they say he's going to pop that BKB with Hookshot coming through the Poyoyo, and now he's going to go into the jetpack. He'll fly above the world. The cow's gone over the moon on this one, but they've got the duel on the Lycan with the Leshrac. With the good damage coming in from Ame. They'll get the kill on Old 11. Off back on Legion for that.
Yeah. At least he gets a duel victory. 20 damage for buyback.
Yeah. Is that worth it?
Probably not.
Well,
Depends.
Dire's
actually.
what is 20 gold worth in gold?
Under attack.
Or 20 damage worth in
Dire's
gold?
structures
Well, like
are
2 blades of
fortified.
equity, 900. His buyback is 950, so it's not worth. Well, I guess we can do damage, and so.
No, you also get gold from the kill.
But who got the kill?
Bottom tower has fallen.
Well, got the kill.
Experience.
True. But who got the experience?
He was there.
That's true.
Clockwork has the shard. He's going into the axe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Which he'll probably not finish. But here's the real deal. Lina with MKB finished and going into Satanic next. Like, they're all just itemizing into lifesteal and right-click damage, because if they can outstand the Lycan as well as the Lifestealer, it's super easy for them to win this game. I still have yet to see the power of this Lycan. Remember, Panic is not the spell anymore. Once that's up, I don't think Lycan can even fight the Lina 1 vs 1. And then the counter is counter. 400 gold until there's no fire. I just don't really see how it's going to be very impactful with the fire.
Would you want Ags on him next?
No. You're right.
You don't want to be fighting
He needs a
Lifestealer.
Basher, Panic, and AC.
Hookshot comes out, Ori.
And
He
Ori's
is
dead.
very much in trouble. Might get a kill before he ends up dying, and he will. Alright, get something out of it.
Yeah, not bad. I guess they underestimated the healing capabilities of a Shroud a little bit.
Shroud doesn't work.
Yep, but still, trade will take any day of the week. Flash clock to 5. Surprised even 500 gold for this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There is a room.
Card, and cheese.
And you'll probably give that to the Void. I can
Card?
see. A couple ways here. I can see the
Snapfire already
Void
bought
getting it.
his.
Yeah.
Clock already bought his. So it's literally only the Void
The
and
Legion's already
the
bought
Lina.
his, and
Yeah.
Lina doesn't want the increased cast range. I guess.
Yeah, it's on Void.
Psychic Headband also
Dire's
picks
top
up
tower is under attack.
It's pretty good on Void cost. 400
Radiant's bottom tower is
cast
under
range
attack.
is a big deal.
It's not even about. Or well,
I mean,
it's
is.
there, but like the range too is
Dire's
quite
top
different.
towers are
It's a
fortified.
nice added benefit, and it's 4-man small grab around. Lash will be keeping
Dire's
into the
top
fight.
tower has fallen.
They're gonna get on the Faith Beyond.
Might be the last fight here.
Broken, link into the Hex, and now they're gonna air spike that lands from the 2, but Beyond takes to run up at the same. That's gonna be up Toyota making the move forward, but he goes into the range. They've got the chrono up here with the one of those pieces coming down here for the finger to get the close Faith Beyond. They'll get him. Toyota doesn't even die. Into
Infest in DY, and now they look over. Time walk in, time walk out. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, but now you've been hexed up, Ame. Trying to make a move in. Time walk forward, looking after DY. He's still infested, doesn't have the overgrowth to work with. No invis, but they've got the dust. And Poyoyo jumps out there. Scatter, but that's going to hit the Poyoyo. It's stunning him up. They've got themselves a hook shot coming in. The rage is going to beat up. Damage coming out onto Ori. Ooh, fire step cookie, but that was avoided thanks to the Euros that we used onto Ame. Time dilation comes out. That only hits on a Poyoyo. Ori walking away. PYW in some trouble with the forward step onto the high ground. They get the kill on a DY as well as this Lycan of old 11. Get the kill there on the Legion commander. Poyoyo almost able to start getting something done, but it's just too much here from LGD, and they're still working with an Aegis.
He just doesn't have enough damage on either the Lycan or the Lifestealer. And the fight was won, even though Ame Chrono told his teammates as well. Dina was chronoed, the Legion commander was chronoed as well. And they just don't have the damage on VG anymore, honestly. It's all about the Lesh now. Once he has his BKB, maybe he can do it, but there's so much physical damage coming out from all these cores from the LGD side here.
Right.
You get duels, you die. You get Dina stunned, you potentially just die.
Well, you were in the chrono, Poyoyo. You survived.
He did. It just... surviving is not enough. You need to kill too.
Blink Hack's coming through onto Y. They've got the Earth Spike to follow it up. Malakita could stun. They'll get themselves another pick off that skull going the way of Poyoyo. They're down 11,000 gold.
Yep.
He's trying to build into that AC and Lycan. He's got AC queued up as well.
Let's help communicate about that.
Yeah.
You don't want to have full AC. Infest into the Lion.
They're going to wrap around. They might be able to find Q, but that's not the one that you're really looking for when you're making moves like this. They'll still get that kill regardless. And nothing to say, they'll have to back away. Over the triangle, start to push out top. There's still a tier 1.
They have a glyph, too late, yep. And Synq still got the bounty rune also.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, once the Satanic is up in 500 gold, I really do think he can just stand toe-to-toe with the Lycan. Like, no problem whatsoever. This Lycan cannot fight her anymore. And that's then the point where I just can't see VG taking any team fights unless they get a good hex initiation on top of this Lina. But then, if Legion Commander who can save her, itemized into Shadow Blade of Legion Commander. Okay, okay. This is for the best possible opportunity to jump in. Satanic now picked up. That means Overgrowth can be dispelled as well. Void almost has his Skadi, has his own Satanic up as well. There's just too many good items on these two heroes. They did manage to kill them. Dina died 1, Void 0 death. Look at the network, you can see exactly why. And reflects there.
So far ahead. 4-man smoke coming in from LGD.
And they have Chrono as well. And Void has enough money to buy the Skadi.
Radiant's
He's
top
into
tower is
the
under attack.
Hyperstone of that AC.
Who did?
Poyoyo.
Yeah.
Lycan, he's still thinking about what he wants.
He cannot go in AC as well.
Ooh, not finding the treant. We'll use that Son of Poyoyo. They weren't able to kill him last one. Now look at the hex coming through the PYW. So Earth Spike follow up LSA. That's going to land. Force Staff back with the Buddha Blade hitting, and now it's going to infest into the line. They have help coming in from DY. They'll get the kill on the line. They'll get the PYW on the other side of the fight. They've got some duel. That's doing a hold of them. They'll eat the cheese on the Legion. They'll get the counter GQ. Another one from the white goes down, coming up to DY. They find this treant. Face beyond on the run with an Nullifier on him. Ori trying to get that kill, but unable to find it. Now they're going to time walk forward with time dilation hitting on old 11 as well as Ori. Four heroes start to march to the high ground. Still looking to find anything they can. Looking for a bash. Finally finds it and takes out old 11.
It was on the back of a very optimistic Chronosphere on a Lifestealer solo, didn't get the kill, and the fight was super split, which is basically the worst case scenario for LGD. It is still end up like what, 3-1. Of course, that is sitting at full health. Void sitting at 4,000 health. Actually, and Lena did 3k herself. Yep. I think it's safe to say VG was a little bit too cute.
Throwing Leshrac not down yet. Potentially, opportunity lies within the deficit that they're at.
Yeah, but with knowledge and power, I'm
Money's
gonna win.
burn.
Gonna be LGD. How do you fight back now is the question. Because Lycan just kind of seems like a liability at this point. To counter Lina, but Lina just hits you in your face and you have to run away.
16k, I don't really see many.
Difficult because like you're supposed to be winning this mid game with this draft.
Right.
Like in late game, you get outscaled massively.
Dire's bottom tower.
I gotta admit, Faith BN went for a little bit of a greasy item build with the Shadow Blade. If this goes BKB, I don't think they can ever kill him.
Dire's bottom
You know,
tower.
sometimes you have to feel yourself. It's part of life. And it's too many. I already fallen too much for it. I have to smoke around. But nice.
Shot comes in, that's going to land on Ori. They've got the reach pop. They're trying to get after this clockwork, but they've got the PC attack. That's going to give them magic for a moment. They've got the from nothing to stay. Goes up in the air. Overgrowth comes down on the core. Nullifier out on Staffire. They're going to try and get in on this side. And they've got the duel. They look over. Old 11 in trouble. The stun coming out from this Lion is just not enough. So Old 11 falls. They'll get the kill on the DUI. They'll take out two. Ame are unstoppable. Anything lost here except for the clockwork that gets fingered by UIW.
Yeah, the long range finger. Here we have Catalina.
The attack, he's not this bad community, but they're getting the code of beat beyond. So now this would have the bad community. They don't have the Legion. They don't have the help. But they're going to kill an Ori. Now they're going to look over nothing to save it. Over's going to be thrown on the lead of the two-man stop. But the Earth Spike coming in from PYW and nothing to save. Falls LGD. Throw the advantage from that fight.
TQ on the trouble here. They don't have vision anymore, do they? They put a sentry down. Oh, can they de-water in the time? Nah, okay, they have spider legs anyway. There's a gem drop. How did Void die there? He was full health.
Ripped apart by the lockdown. I don't know how they lose all their heroes in that exchange.
I mean, they just went high ground. They didn't respect the buyback. Can see it here again.
Stun hits from the Leshrac.
Yeah. How
Trying to
does
find out
Void
this
die?
first spike comes in again from PYW, multiple heroes, and they just rip him to shreds.
This Lina with Satanic though is still killing the Leshrac somehow. But yeah, it's a massive turnaround for VG. And
One that could be the start of something, but still kind of a lot. And Roche, though, up soon.
and 3.
If they get this
Radiant's
Aegis,
middle tower.
Oh my
that's
god.
massive. Clockwork,
PYW left. The
Radiant's
spot
middle
spawned.
tower has
they
fallen.
need to check.
If they knew it up, they would get this Aegis right now. They need to go back in there. Oh
They're not going to.
no.
They're marching forward.
Ay.
And now there's another rocket flare to check if Vici were doing it.
Like this would have been the comeback avenue. Trian is walking back in.
And they're going to spot it.
But it might be a little too late now. Void is up in 3.
Void's up at 3. Lina up in 14.
I feel like this Roche would have been dead if they went there right away, eh? They had like 25 seconds on Void at the time. Missed opportunity there.
9k. They're starting to pull their way back in.
I just can't see they lose any of these team fights once their abilities are used properly.
That's the key
Down.
phrase, though, used properly.
I mean, Faith BN will have to be kicking himself if they lose this game. But this is more like a pop item build.
KB next for the Legion.
Lion?
Outside the Chrono.
He has the... It's a pretty deadly combination, this Bloodstone Shroud. You have so much spell life steal, this Leshrac could potentially be a big problem now.
Now, Pino Roche
Goes up. VG need to fight this, they cannot kill them most of the time. No matter what they do, they need to fight.
Wolf in there. They're going to see that it's about half health, but they need to commit. The double wolf bite into the Chrono. They'll have the wolf bite that comes out on the field. The hook down from the that comes in. They're getting the no burst with the Chrono. Here comes the Mortimer's Kiss. He's coming down to the field, but it's actually needed damage. The right hook's coming up from Ame. They finally take the right series. Get by them. The biggest slow coming to the lockdown. RPG is gone, but it's going to hit the fight that they got. That's the violence coming in from Vici. They've got the Aegis out of Ame, so killing off this Void twice is going to be a problem. With BKBB, Popeye, Ori, they'll go after this Void. They've got the Hex, they've got the finger coming in. The first one that's hit. LSA, Infest, that's going to keep Wolfie alive for a moment, but the time will go around a Yo-Yo. It's still not enough. Vici in trouble. JQ with a Superman.
That's 2 years in without a buyback. They got the right clicks out of Boyoyo. Beat got around him. Doesn't make it. I don't know why Steeler. They should be able to take this game and eat the series at 1. What a play by that Snapfire. Put everything on the line with that shard. Just stuns them all.
Yeah, a quad stun from a scatter blast. I've not seen that before.
Amazing.
And then a 6 cookie pull out as well. No buybacks on 2 of the cores, and it should probably be GG. Well played.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Drop the ball once, but very slinky.
Usually going for that roach early.
Leshrac getting ripped to pieces, and we're just waiting for the magic letter. There they are. GG, well played.
LGD is the series and will be coming to a game 3. LGD, except for maybe that one fight over bottom for the most part, looked pretty clean.
I mean,